It's okay. Let me just.
So have you opened it?
I'm trying to pick up my phone.
Download. Okay. So when you are ready, let me know. So today we are creating a database from scratch. Like I said, a database is an organized collection of related data that is stored electronically so it can be easily accessed, managed, updated, and retrieved. So in database, we have a multiple tables there. And today I set the database we are creating today so that you will know how to create a database from scratch. So the database that I created is a product table. We are going to create a product table, employee table, and customer table, order table, temperature product table. We may remove some things. So you may think of other event table, insert to event table, and yes, I think that is all. We have like a tables that we are creating. So firstly, before you start creating your tables, you first create your database from Management Studio. I don't know. Okay, I've started sharing. So yeah, this is our database right here. You right click, you click new database, and you name your database. What do you think that we can name this database? Should we name it? Because in this database we have products, employee, customer, order, events, and yeah, temporary products. What do you think that we can name this database? Because I put data edge training database, but I don't want to use data edge training database. What do you think I can name the database? Should we name it sales database or transaction database? And then,
It's fine. Any of them is fine.
okay.
But what which specific business the organization is doing? Is it an event center?
I just create different table, I don't know
Okay,
which
randomly.
that yeah, randomly. I'm just thinking about it contain a product, order, customer, employee, event table. So should we call it since that we have product
Yeah,
order
you can just
table,
call it sales database.
we can call it sales data, yeah. So okay. So we have sales data here. When we open the database, we see that we have sales data DB here. And now we are going to work on this data. So new query. So you see, you make sure, because sometimes, can you see my screen? Sometimes when you open a new query, the database is may sometimes, not always, pop up another database. You have to come here and select the database you want to work on. So firstly, we will start with you, please follow my this thing. You have to be creating your own because when we want to answer question on this part, I want to finish this database today, please. So I may not insert 50 values in each. Maybe I may insert five values so that we be able to finish it today. So firstly, we are creating a product table. So you say create table products. Create is a function that you are using. Create table products. So what now that you have created the table product, what are the columns that we want to insert into our table? We have product ID. Your product ID is your unique, your primary key. Product name, category, price, so brand, stock, quantity, product. So I'll just, instead of me typing so that I don't waste much time, I'll copy it and paste it here. You can do the same thing. You can copy and paste it, and I will explain everything to you. So the first product ID is integer and is primary key, and the product name is var_char. We call it variable character. So in SQL we have two different of character they use with the variable. We have character with char, they call it char, CHAR, while we have varchar, variable character. So what mostly they use varchar because variable character is you only the number of character enter, and is more efficient for variable length data with very length. While if it's varchar, this char, the second one. So this one is a fixed length. It's always specify the number of character you have to input, and slightly faster for fixed length data. For example, if let's make clean the product name now, I say Vasha 100 character. So if my product name is let's say Milo, is 4 characters, and from the table that we created we say 100. So it is not compulsory to enter the 100 variable character into that product name. However, if you indicate you use this one car and you indicate that your product name must be 8, so any value that you enter into the product name must exactly 8 characters. For example, let's see, the Milo is 4 characters. Before I cannot leave it this, I must leave add 4 space into it like this. Milo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 character in the middle. 5, 6, 7, 8. So when I use character, when I indicate my product name to be a character of 8, so anytime I want to enter the value of product name must exactly 8 character. It must not less than or more than. But when you use a variable character, either you put 1 million here and you insert you add value or insert value of the product, you may put 2 character or 3 character, it doesn't mean. So that is the difference between character and variable character. So let me execute this. Completed successfully. When you come to your sales data and you open table here, we have product table. When you run it, you see that we have the column name but no value yet. So after we create all the tables, we can insert value, or in each table we can insert value into it before we move to another table. Do you understand? Precious.
Yes, ma.
Yeah. Sorry about your internet back and front back in Nigeria. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma.
Did you
Thank
manage to download it to
yes, ma.
install?
Yes, ma.
So it's working fine
Yes.
now.
Yes, ma. Yes,
Oh,
ma.
that's good. Did you watch all the
Yeah.
video? Do you have any question? Do you have any issue? Just let me know. I'm here to help.
Yes. I haven't finished all the video actually. So, whenever I have questions, I will surely come to your DM, ma.
Okay. If you have any issue or any question about the query or you
Okay.
don't understand the query, don't hesitate to reach out to me, please.
No problem. Yes, ma. Yes,
Okay.
ma. We'll do that, ma.
Okay.
Yes, ma. Thank you, ma.
So you're welcome. So we want to insert into the product the values. So I don't want to type so that don't waste. I will just copy it down here, paste. You can do the same thing from your end, paste, and I'll execute it again. No, I'll execute only the value because yes, we have 10 rows because all and I enter the 10 rows into the product table. So in the future, you may add more to it if you like. So I'm just doing this for a test to show you how to build a database from the crash. In case you are working in any company and they want to build a database, you have idea of it. So this is how you build your database. You can think of, okay, which business I want to build database for. You do your research, you think of, okay, what tables I need to include into the database. So when you first create your tables, you insert the the values. Some company they may have a Excel spreadsheet for their value, so you have to copy it from your Excel spreadsheet and put it here, or you connect to Excel spreadsheet to connect your. So this year we have created the first table, and the second table is the employee table. So you create the table, the same method that we use for the product table, we are going to use for the employee table. Likewise for customer table, likewise for order table. I want to copy. Do we need temporary product table? I don't think we need to add that. Don't let us add that part.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Eden. How is
Yes,
family?
ma'am. Fine, ma'am.
So you can copy and execute it. So now let me come back to my sales database. I'll refresh. I'll open my table. Now I have customer table, employee table, order tables, order table, and product table. I have 4 tables here. I only have value inside the product table, so I'll insert value into the customer, employee, and order table. So let me quickly explain. I said that primary key is a unique key that you use to connect to order table. And when you come to the order table here, apparently you can see that we have a primary key, which is order ID, and we have foreign key. A foreign key is a key that you can use. It's like a parent, parent or child key. I want to remember because primary key, we used to call primary key parent or child key that you can when you look at the customer table, we have primary key there. When you look at the employee, we have primary key here. But when you come down to the order table, you see that we have customer ID that we can connect to the customer table from order table. And for the product, our product ID in order table is a foreign key. Do you understand any question?
Ma, please, which this is this? Is this SQL or Python?
No, this is SQL. We are creating a database. Let me recap what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So, last time we wrote a lot of queries. Today, I want to show you how to create a database from scratch, not the one that we
Okay.
downloaded.
Import.
Yes.
Okay.
So, you create your database from scratch. You first create your database. We created sales DP. And inside the database, I said that a database contains multiple tables. You understand? It's an organized
Yes.
collection of related data so that store data electronically. So when you see database in any company, so this what they did like a backend. So you cannot not just see a database. So there are some people that create the database from scratch before you can make use of it. So you first create database. After that, you create your table. What column that you want to include in your tables? Like a product, we have product ID, product name, category, price, model year, brand, and so on. So you now insert your value into it. Some company they may have Excel spreadsheet. You understand? You may copy it from there.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you insert your value by using insert into products. You now write all the columns name. Values are what you want to put into your tables. These are value. This number 1 here is product ID. Laptop Pro is product name. Electronics is category and price, year, brand, stock quantity, so and so on. You understand? So
Yes, ma'am.
you create the same thing for employee. We have employee name, employee first name, last name, and so on, customer and order table. So from each table, you have to have a unique key, which is primary key for each table. So, and for the order table, apparently you could see that we have primary key here and we have foreign key. This foreign key, customer ID is foreign key inside order table that we can use to connect from order table to customer table. Now, this order table, I can only connect 2 tables with it. I can customer table and product table because it contains the foreign key. So, and after creating your table, I refresh and I open my table here. You can see that we have customer, employee, order table, and product table. From product table, let's open product table. When you open the columns, you see all the columns name here. So when you want to know which key you have, when you click on this, it will show you only product primary key for product ID. So let me close this one and let me open the other table. How many columns do we have? We have other ID primary key. You see the key is different from the customer ID that is foreign key. When you come to the keys here, you see that we have 3. So that is how to, but we don't have value inside other table yet. See, you have only the columns. Yeah. So now I'm going to insert value into it. From employee table, other table. Okay. So we have 2 rows in each table. So we may add more to it. Let me copy this. Copy, paste, paste. And let me change this one to 11. 12. Sarah Eden and Victor Smith. And we have 3 here, 4 here. So this will give me an error because I've run, because I've run Sarah Smith, and so what I'll do is to modify my table. I'll copy these 2 from here. So our employee table, customer table, we have 4 instead of 2. So there is a 4. So if you want to insert the email, phone number, and country, you will modify it, but I don't want to do that now. Let me check if I have all the. We have 2 here, and for the other, we have 2. Yes. You can insert more values into each table by yourself. So I have one more table to create. Events table. Please, are you creating your own too from there? So that because we are answering like 5 questions on these tables, the database. That's refresh the tables. Now I have events table. Any question, please? You can share your screen if you have created your tables.
So the information that you are using, did you drop it for us?
Yes, it's inside WhatsApp. Check WhatsApp. Yeah, I dropped
Okay.
the database inside WhatsApp group.
Okay.
So I want you to open it, create your database, and put all the tables before we move on. Pressure, you can do this part too. You can create your database and insert all the tables now. Instead of having two rows in each tables, you can add more values to it to make it 10. So all the tables must have 10 rows. I'll give you 20. I can give you how many minutes left here? 9. We started 9. Yeah, I can still give you 20 minutes to do that because I want us to answer 5 questions on this database together.
Sorry, I didn't see it though. It's Zoom
WhatsApp?
link I saw.
No, I dropped.
Today.
Yes. Let me resend it. Yes, it is it here.
Okay,
Let me click on it. This. I'll drop it again. So I can give you 20 minutes to create your database, insert the table, create tables for each, and add the columns and insert the values. So you can do that within 10 to 20 minutes. You can copy it from the Word document that I sent into the WhatsApp group. So because I want you to open it, the 5 questions, we are 4 here. I'll answer 1 question, 2 questions, and you answer 1 question each. And for each table, I want you to have at least 10 rows on each table. You can add more value to it. Just think of random name, year, and put it. Just make it up to 10 rows for each table. When you finish, just let me know.
Okay, ma. So under that my what's it called now? Where I'm supposed to work, I'll just right click on database. I'll see new database, then
Yes,
click
new
it.
database. Yes,
Then
click
I'll
it.
paste instructions and execute them, right?
When you click on the new database, you write the name. Can you see my screen?
I'm trying to, because let me see. I'm using my phone for while my laptop is open. Okay.
Yeah, new database. You write
Yes.
database name and you click OK. Yeah, that's how you create your database. And when you refresh, you see the database here. And you right click on database. You can click on new query here, or you click on new query up here. So when you click on new query, you write create table products, create table employee, create table orders, create table. You create all your tables and you add your columns. You can copy from the notes and paste it, and it automatically, you now execute it and it will automatically create your table for you.
Okay.
Yeah, this Zoom will end in 9 minutes. You can finish creating it in that 9 minutes. When we come back from the next Zoom, we are going to answer questions. We have 5 questions for this database. I'll answer 2, you answer 3. We may come up with another question. We may make it to 10 questions so that you'll be able to write 2 query or 3 query yourself. So, but I have 5 questions already created, but I may tell you to think of any business question that you look at all the tables and you come up with like 2 questions that you can write query on it. So When we come back, I want everybody to have the database and table.
How do you refresh? Because I think I've created a database.
You right click on your database or your table. It depends. You can come down here and do refresh.
Okay, and say refresh. Okay, I'll say
Yes.
refresh.
Yeah, you do it.
Data. Okay. Ah, ah. I didn't see the name of the database I created. Because I used DataEdge training DB.
share your
Now
screen.
default. Okay,
Share
let
your
me on
screen.
my.
If you use data training database, that's what you look for inside your database here folder. Open your database and look for the database that are there.
Maybe it's add that will do. After the database name,
You click
then add
OK. You
add
click
the new
OK.
database.
Uh,
Is it okay? Is that that my own set? Okay. I didn't do okay.
so it's OK. You
File
click.
name. File name was empty. Provide a file name for the file.
Yes, you don't need to do anything. When you write the data name, just click OK.
Okay, then I'll come back and refresh now.
Yeah, you come back and refresh.
Okay. Let me do that and see if it will now pop up. Training. Oh, let me connect my laptop then. I don't know. I was using my phone to join the meeting. I want my data for my laptop.
Okay.
I can see my screen because I don't know. I've done okay. It's telling me if I name something and
Let me see
bouncing
your
it.
screen. Share your screen. Just share
I'm
your
doing
screen.
that. Yeah.